Hello everyone. This video is on how we go about adding the left hand. So hopefully you're playing the right hand melody quite smoothly. And now the next step is to add the left hand. Now the purpose of the left hand is really to provide harmony. Our melody would sound much better. Okay. Now on a traditional piano music score sheet, the harmony is provided by the left hand line as illustrated here. So the left hand, there are three lines in the music score usually. The bottom two line is the piano line, and the top line is the vocal line, and the two piano lines, the upper one is for the right hand, the lower one is for the left hand. So that's how the left hand is used to provide the harmony. But the left hand is, as it stands, plays different note than the right hand, and it's usually the most difficult part to play, because you have to coordinate the left and right hand. Now, the way we play is what we call the fake book style. So in this way, the melody line is shown here as the almost a regular line in the piano score sheet. But above them, there are these excuse me, there are these letters, okay, and they are really called chords. And the purpose of these chords then is to provide the harmony, the harmony of the song. So that's the crux of our method to add the harmony to the song by these chords. Now here's the details for adding the left hand. Now, as I mentioned, the most difficult step is to coordinate the left hand to the right hand when we play piano. Most people cannot really focus on the left and right hand with a different size of the brain on different things at the same time. Instead, we have to switch our focus between the left and the right. So when we play the right hand, our left brain, okay, so it's concentrating on playing the melody, and then to play the left hand, we switch to our right brain briefly to play the left hand. Now, in order to play the let's go back to here. In step one, to add the left hand, then we'll play the right hand melody as before, but we switch our hand and the brain very briefly to hit the left hand at beat one. So beat one is an important concept, so I'm going to explain it more in more details here. To understand what beat one is, we have to refer to the song sheet as here, okay, and note that the vertical lines, the vertical lines, let me see if I could lower this up. So there are the vertical lines here. These are the vertical line. These are the vertical lines, okay, that divide the song sheets into what we call measures or bars, okay? And these measures or bars are very important to these measures of bars are very important because they really provide the rhythm to the song. So it's important to grasp the concept of the measures or bars, and they're usually divided into 3 beats or 4 beats. So each measure will be bum 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 bum, fly me to the moon. Okay, so they are divided into beats. Now, so the first, so we call it beats 1, 2, 3, 4. So fly me to the moon. So the beat 1 is fly, and the moon. So fly me to the moon. So that's how beat 1 is defined. Okay. So, and this is in our method of play. This is really the most crucial key concept. Okay? And because that's where we use our left hand to play the beat 1, and then we would develop different kinds of play when we're using the left hand, when we grasp this idea of beat 1. Okay. So, but this is probably the most difficult step concept in our method of play. So we've divided this adding the left hand into different steps. So in this video, I'm going to just start on step 1. So in step 1, we hit the keyboard with our left thumb. Okay, left thumb. You see it on beat 1. So we hit the whenever there is the beat 1. So going back to step, this one is fly me to the moon and let me sing among the stars. Okay, so we hit on beat 1. Don't worry about the harmony now, because we're really not hitting the right note yet. The key concept, the important thing here is to be able to hit the beat with beat 1. Okay, so this would be the first step. So fly me to the moon and let me sing among the stars. Okay, so this is beat 1. Don't worry, we'll go right on to next step 2. Okay, if you really bothered by this harmony, then you can, and if you think you can do this step 1, you can just move right on to the next step.